Nothing new, guys. Having my protein pancake and my iced coffee for breakfast. Jaden is still sleeping, so I'm gonna be able to eat this in peace today. Look who's up! Jaden's breakfast consists of bananas, vanilla yogurt, toast. I put peanut butter on one slice to see if he'll like it. He used to love peanut butter and banana sandwiches when he was like a baby, but now not so much. After this, we're gonna go to WAFFLE, Adrian's boyfriend, in Gastown, because Jaden's gonna have a haircut today. His hair is so long. Like, I think it's like the longest it's been ever. Can you use your spoon, please? You know how. Use your spoon, please. I love watching him eat. Finally on the road. Jaden was being a little bit of a toddler this morning and would always take off his shoes and his jacket when we're about to leave, and then he booked it. As soon as we left the house, he booked it so fast I had to drop all my shit and pick him up. But I was like carrying all my meal prep, my water, my keys, my phone. This kid, dude. But we're about 15 minutes out from the barber shop. Probably gonna be like 5 minutes late. And I'll catch you when we get there. Finally. Look who we're with. It's Uncle Wowie. And big boy over here is getting his haircut finally. It's been like 6-7 months. Shit, more than. This is how you get your kid to sit down during his haircut. You bribe him with YouTube. Tito did a great job. You look good, kid. Gonna get daddy some lunch. Dada woke up super early today and he forgot to pack his baon, so I'm just grabbing him some lunch and we're gonna go visit him. And he's gonna see Jaden's new haircut. Is that you? You're so handsome. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we are home now, and I passed by Wendy's to get Jaden some food because I know he'd be hungry when I got home, so he's just having nuggets and fries and chocolate milk. My next meal isn't for another hour. I'm gonna have my chicken and rice, and then Brandon won't be home until 7 o'clock tonight, so that's when I'll be able to go to the gym. It's 4:30. I'm making my chicken meal. My chicken, my rice, and I'm just boiling up some enoki mushrooms and some green beans. So yeah, just gonna eat this, do some editing, and then wait for Brandon to get home and work out. Nothing exciting for the rest of the day. Just gonna top my meal off with this, roasted garlic and peppers, and the Parmesan and herbs. Home now from the gym. I did my legs and cardio, and Jaden was crying. Got home. He wasn't sleeping yet, so I had to put him to bed quickly. And it's already 10:45, so I'm gonna have my last meal of the night. It's pretty late, I know, which is just chicken and veg. I'm trying not to talk too loud because I don't want him to wake up, but I still need a shower. My hair's a mess. Finally bought a microwave. We didn't have one for the longest time. We've been pan frying our food to reheat it. But finally have a microwave, saves so much time. Just gonna prep my meal, shower, finish editing the vlog, and go to bed. Already out of chicken boobs, so tomorrow I'm gonna have to make a fresh batch. I'm just gonna make some honey mustard tea with my chicken. Honey mustard dipping sauce, I don't know what to call it. So I'm just using fat-free Greek yogurt, mustard, and some stevia. And it tastes just like McDonald's or A&W honey mustard dipping sauce. And then I also eat my chicken with the Frank's chili lime hot sauce. Better than Valentina's. I said it. So I'm just having it with some zucchini that I prepped a couple days ago. And then I topped it with a shit ton of the Parmesan and herb seasoning. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, just got home from the nail salon. I just got my nails removed because they had really old shellac on them. I'm about to cook lunch and I forgot I don't have any more ground beef. And I also forgot to defrost the steak last night, so resorting to this. I'm just letting it defrost in the microwave. Jaden is having his lunch and then Brandon should be home in a couple hours and then I'm gonna do my workout at Marine. And then I think I'm gonna see my brother after that. But yeah, today's gonna be a super chill day. Just a little over 12 weeks out, which is crazy. 12 weeks is where it really starts to make some changes and start to push. And then I'm probably gonna start my cut at around 8 to 10 weeks out. It's probably still frozen on the inside, I think. Wow, I'm surprised. It actually turned out really good. Perfect medium rare, and the inside is not frozen. And I have my array of dipping sauces, Frank's, ketchup, sugar-free, and sugar-free barbecue sauce. Okay, Brandon is home, so leaving this one with him, and I'm gonna go to the gym. It's a shoulder day. Just came to the gym. It's 2:30. I love coming at this time because it's so dead. And I'm gonna take my pre-workout and do the shoulder day. Okay, so I just came home from the gym.
Did you know?
Shut the fuck up. I will fucking laser you with alien fucking eyes and explode your fucking head.
So everything I got some bananas because me and Brennan each have one a day, so they go so fast. Mushrooms, French fries for Jaden, a lot of frozen vegetables because it's just easier to have prepped. Brandon stopped by the Asian supermarket and got himself some dumplings, lucky boy. And then I got some steak, cashew milk, apples, and some whole wheat bread and avocados. Oh, and more cocoa powder for my waffles. And I actually wanted to try a different flavor, which I'm gonna do tonight. I got Earl Grey decaf. Just gonna put all of these away and show you guys my Earl Grey waffle, see how it tastes. Oh, also got these little mini tortilla wraps because I'm gonna try to make Jaden's mini quesadillas and see if he'll eat it. Okay, so I'm heating up my waffle maker. In here I have 1.5 scoops of Pea Science vanilla protein, 10 grams of egg whites, a little bit of baking powder, and I put 1 whole tea bag. I'm gonna add some water to this. Ignore the dishes. See if I can do this with one hand. And you pretty much just add water until you get like a batter consistency. And also don't forget a little bit of salt just to help activate the baking powder. You want it to be a little bit more on the thicker side because if you add too much water, I've noticed that it will spill over and we don't want that. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I finally washed my hair. Ignore the t-shirt, I flopped it. Now I am just prepping some chicken boobs. Super basic. This time around I'm just doing salt and pepper and cooking it in the air fryer. I have to eat my last meal and then I'm gonna go to bed. Last meal of the day. Nothing new, same old, I eat the same thing every single day. Am I sick of it yet? Bikini. What happens when you have naturally curly hair and you brush it out. And people are always asking me, oh my gosh, why's your hair like that? Why don't you brush it? This is what happens when you brush it. Anyways, good morning guys. I just dropped off Jaden to daycare and I'm just gonna straighten my hair real quick because it's like a rat's nest right now. I'm gonna meet Brandon at the gym and we're gonna do legs. I'm most likely gonna ask him to film my workout.
my brothers, one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this? That ended with life when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists. So one day I'll be stomping on stages. But right now we just dancing in the basement. Right inside the basement. Said it's 4 a.m. still with wavy tweaking bases. Learn this shit ourselves on my own time. I made shifts. Shooting for the moon, gon' turn this Honda to a spaceship.
Later in the day, I have stopped by my mom's house to grab a few things after my workout. So I'm just having my Earl Grey waffle now. Got a couple packages from my mom's. This is actually from Brandon's cousin. So excited to finally have chocolate protein to make my waffle so I don't have to keep adding cocoa. And then our dark sport order finally came. Most of these things are Brandon's and our friend Cody's. I just have the one pair of shorts. This was from, I think, Thanksgiving weekend in November, and it just came. And I ordered some things as well, but my package hasn't even shipped yet. I haven't even gotten a tracking number, so there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and pick up Jaden from daycare in a bit. It's a sad day today. Okay, I haven't vlogged like all day. I just vlogged my breakfast this morning, but I'm at my mom's house. My brother's here. My brother and my mom. Paula's here too. And this ogre over here, I don't know. Little screamer machine. Anyways, we're just having a very small, intimate get-together for New Year's. Nothing crazy, no drinking. Well, I'm not drinking, but I don't know, this guy might.
Take a look at my tacos, yo.
Ooh, what is that? Beef? Pork?
That's beef, and this is pulled pork.
Gravy.
Roasted chicken.
Ham.
Roasted chicken in the oven.
Anyways, my coach gave me a free meal for today and tomorrow. And I just saw him today, and he said everything is on point. I'm looking good ahead of the game. He must be seeing something I'm clearly not seeing. And my program is also changing this coming week. So I'm probably gonna start adding more cardio and dropping more calories, because this Saturday we are 12 weeks out, and there was actually an announcement today updating the show saying that there is a high possibility that it will be postponed. Because Bonnie Henry hasn't released the new regulations yet. So we're waiting till January 8th to find out if they will allow 50 people or more in one gathering. So we're gonna find out January 8th if prep is gonna continue for the spring, or if it will be pushed back to the end of the year. But regardless, we're just gonna not think about it. We're gonna do what we're still doing. We're gonna keep pushing, we're gonna keep prepping, keep dieting. And tonight we're just gonna have some family time and eat. And obviously, once again, I'm gonna show you guys what I'll be eating. I'll try to do a better job of it this time, because last time was kind of weak. Also been watching this new Netflix series, Bridgerton. The main character, the one who's like half white, half black. Beautiful. My brother thinks he looks like the main character. Don't make me puke. I don't know about that. Dad, I didn't give you chocolate.
Fix your face.
So got appies to start.
Carne asada and barbacoa.
Skip to the main course. I'm such a badass. We have a theme going on tonight. Color of the day is brown with a little bit of green. Honestly, I feel like I'm not even prepping. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do feel like I'm prepping. But this has been the most enjoyable prep I've had. And I've done quite a few preps. This will be my 4th show, but my 6th prep. My last prep, my show didn't go on, and then I did a prep in 2014 that I ended up backing out of the show 2 weeks out because I just was not there mentally. So I quit like 2 weeks out, and I ended up not doing that show, but my prep was like 15-ish weeks long, but this has by far been the most enjoyable prep. Just because I've been having, I guess, a lot of refeeds. My coach has put all his trust in me. I put all my trust in my coach, and you know, I gave myself enough time. I gave myself 26 weeks, like start at 26 weeks out, just so that my prep can be enjoyable and I can cruise into it like how I am now. I do still have 12 weeks to go. Like I was saying, yes, this has been the most enjoyable prep that I've done personally, and I've worked with this coach before. He actually did, not last prep, but my prep before that where I won my show. And I guess, I wouldn't say I didn't have a good experience, but in 2016 I did 2 shows. So I did Van City, which I was super hyped for. I ended up not even placing. I think I came like 6th or 7th in that show. And then Popeyes was 4 weeks later, and I really did not want to do Popeyes. I was just kind of like bummed out about my placing, and I worked so hard, and I thought I looked great, but it just wasn't my time. And my coach and Brennan really talked me into doing Popeyes in the next 4 weeks, and I was just kind of not in it. And those 4 weeks were like hell to me, like the cardio, the food, I was so depleted, and that prep in total was 19 weeks. So to my first show doing Van City, it was a 15-week prep, and I thought that was enough time. Clearly it was not enough time because I was kind of like really rushing through the prep, and I was like, I had to grind and really transform my body because I needed to overwork myself and put in double the amount of work because I was really behind, and I thought, oh my gosh, 15 weeks is so long, like that's enough time for a prep. No, if whoever tells you 12, 15 weeks is enough time for a prep, it is not enough time for a prep. You have to do a proper off season, and that's where your prep is made easy. Doing a proper off season is where your prep is made easy. So after the 15 weeks, I was just kind of over it, and I was tired, but I ended up doing the extra 4 weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks out from Popeyes. I just had a mental breakdown. I was like crying to my coach. I was just so over dieting, and I specifically remember I drove to Cardam's. If you don't know where Cardam's is, it's a donut shop here in Vancouver. I drove to Cardam's and I called my coach. I got 4 donuts, first of all. I got 4 donuts from the donut shop, and then I called my coach in my car, like hysterically crying, saying I don't want to do this anymore. I'm so tired. Like I'm so poor from like everything, like the suit, the tan, the makeup, the hair, the hotel, the price of training and everything. I was just so over it. And he was telling me, okay, just relax, breathe. Like I'll help you financially where I can. So he didn't charge me for the last 2 weeks of my training, which was really nice. And he helped me with the hotel situation for that show. I ended up staying with a couple of my teammates, and they were so kind to make me not split anything because I was just like super struggling back then from the first show. So then he was telling me to relax, like take a breather, like everything's on point. Only 2 more weeks, technically 1 more week to grind, and then 1 week would be the last week, which was peak week, which is half the week is you're just really relaxing most of the time. So I was crying. I was like, okay, yeah, for sure. He tried to calm me down, and he said, don't do anything drastic. And as he said that, I was like already eating the donuts. I was already eating the donuts, and I was just like in my head, fuck it, like I'm not doing this show, like I'm so over it, like I don't care, like oh my gosh. And then after I had the 4 donuts, I saw him the next day. He looked at me up and down, and he was like, perfect, everything's looking great. And I was just like, I just had 4 donuts, but if you say I look great, okay, I felt like I had, those 4 donuts gave me so much energy and power to keep pushing through the next 2 weeks that I just went ham the next 2 weeks, and I won that show. I don't know how I did it, but I won that show. And anyways, so I've worked with him for quite a while, so he knows my body, and I have a good relationship with him, so I'm able to trust him regardless of the outcome. But anyways, yeah, so that's my story with my coach. And yeah, now we're working together again. And the reason I didn't hire him my last prep is because I guess I was kind of not traumatized, but like I just didn't really want to do a meal plan for my prep. I wanted to try something different. So I found a coach that does macros. So I decided to try macro counting for my prep. And macro counting was great. Honestly, I love macro counting because you can have the flexibility of eating what you like as long as it's fitting towards your macros, your proteins, carbs, and fats. The only thing downside I would say to it is that it's a lot of brain work kind of, because you're necessarily doing your own meal plan. So you're following the guidelines your coach gives you, but you have to decide what you're gonna eat, how many calories from what macronutrient source you're going to have during that day. And it's kind of it was a little bit taxing towards the end, and I feel like my body didn't really respond well to it. After doing macronutrients, I do believe that the quality of food that you are putting in your body does make a huge difference to how you look on stage. And yeah, honestly, even after just 3 weeks of following the meal plan, I saw a huge change in my body, which was very motivating. And yeah, I'm glad I gave myself enough time this time. Like 26 weeks, I feel like it's a good amount of time to, you know, build a little bit of muscle, retain that muscle mass, do some body recomp, and then do a cut maybe like 8 to 10 weeks out, which is exactly what I'm doing. That's why I'm kind of cruising into my show right now. Anyways, I'm just gonna wrap this up. It's getting kind of long, but let's go enjoy some food. Keeping it slightly clean, I have, what is this, beef? Beef, bunch of bok choy, rice. This is nilaga, it's a Filipino dish. And then chicken and gravy. Yum. Plate number 2.
Good morning.
Rice, I got more chicken, I got a tiny piece of ham, and I still have the same gravy. Mukbang! My brother made this, so let's see how good it tastes.
Sit down right here. No, you're not gonna eat this one.
Oh, you know what? Very soft and buttery, not overcooked, not dry at all. Hints of rosemary, rosemary and butter, and garlic. That's what it is. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Chef Boyardee.
We have Earl Grey blueberry pie left over from Christmas, banana bread made by Paula with walnuts and chocolate chips. My mom made fruit salad and buko pandan, which is like coconut pandan with real shredded coconut. So good. My brother brought...
Made it fresh, you know.
He just came from work and he works at Church's Chicken. Just kidding. And we also have some Sans Rival. I've actually never had this. It's a Filipino dessert. Like a cake or something.
Sans Rival.
Yes. We also have some leftover cookies. I think it's s'mores, double chocolate, and matcha. And yeah, I'm gonna go in on this dessert for sure. Ooh wee. Fruitcake? What was that? This is my brother. We used to hate each other when we were younger. And I was 5 years old and I called him the D word. D-I-C-K. That's how much I hated him. But now we're like best friends. Rascals.
That's
the style, right?
There you go.
I still got some room in my dessert stomach, so I'm having some Earl Grey blueberry pie.
I'm gonna call that place
Demolished. Last one.
catering wise, we can always get.
Okay, this is the last one. Good morning. It is the next day. It's already 11 o'clock. I actually woke up pretty early today, so I did some fasted cardio because I know my cardio is going to be changing this week. He's adding about 20 more minutes on top of what I'm already doing. So I just wanted to get a head start on that because we're going to go work out at West Coast Iron today around 1 o'clock with our friends, and then I'm going to do 20 more minutes cardio post-workout. My coach gave me a free meal last night, and he's also giving me one today. So Brian and I are gonna go pick up some Phnom Penh and see my family again later today, and we're just gonna have a family dinner. But yeah, I think I prefer doing it like that, just because I can have just one set meal rather than picking on a bunch of like little different dishes. Even though I had such a good time last night and everything was so delicious, and I love having family dinner with my family, obviously, but I feel like 12 weeks out I should be dialing it in a little bit more. I trust my coach and everything he's saying, so if he's saying have a free meal, I'm gonna have a free meal, but I'd rather just have one meal rather than picking on a bunch of little things. Pre-workout meal.
Two-faced killer, go gorilla for the bag. That boy be a pussy, kill the vibe, he a drag. Autobiography gon' look like a brag. Let's get to the money, I'm on PT dirty ass. Made these fucker raise a white flag. Yeah, I'm gon' get some riches with these rags. Yeah, go and tell my bitch to never nag. Yeah, got enough demons on my back. I'm gon' build a palace with my dogs while you talk. Yeah, please keep at your distance, you don't wanna get involved. You not made to get it out the mud and pay the cost. AF1s on me, keep me flowing like a god. Tennis chains for me when I make it off the net. I'm too scared of love, bitch, I only want the sex. With the stars, laughing at they moves, I'm not impressed. I got different voices in my head, so come correct. Yeah, build a fucking palace with my dogs to block them out. These days they can't.
Look at that booty. It's a little blinding. It's just a little blinding. Say hi to my vlog. Okay, so at my mom's house now. This is the spread for tonight. We ordered from Nom Pan, and obviously we had to get the wings, the butter beef, and a bunch of look lak that we're just gonna share from, like buffet style. Keeping today's cheat meal fairly clean today. Beef and rice with an egg. And chicken wings are healthy. It's chicken, right? I can't remember the last time I had Nom Pen.
Yeah, we just kinda ate too. We're just eating. We're just...
Say hi. Hi. Ooh, that was a wet one. If you haven't tried Nom Pan's butter beef, you're missing out on afterlife. It's like, actually it's not like, it is. It's beef carpaccio. I was like, Jaden sounds too quiet. That's what he's been doing. I gave him paper and stickers, and he's putting it all over himself. Tonight's dinner was sponsored, by the way, by this one. Shout out at Brandon Chan. If you're ever in Kitsilano, go to the Popeyes and mention Brandon's name, you get a sweet discount. Oh, we killed that. Back to the grind tomorrow. 12 more weeks.